Her back then, and today she's right here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Olivia Newton-John.
Good
morning. Welcome. Great to have you.
You too. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Well, it's wonderful to have you in town.
Thank you.
And can you believe that Jim Brickman was here on Friday?
I know. I'm sorry I missed him. He's a lovely man. Really, really lovely man. Very talented. We recorded together and toured together, and
so great. It was good. So
yeah,
it was mutual.
He's a sweet.
Then.
Oh yeah, he's a lovely guy.
Okay.
Cool.
Very, very talented.
Yeah, very talented.
And you know, I tell you, I've been waiting for this interview since the first time I saw the movie Grease. It was so incredible. Did you have any idea that you were going to be a part of a movie that was going to be such a classic in pop culture?
I don't think anyone could have possibly dreamt that it would still be attracting people. Now, when I do my shows now, there are little children, 5 and 6 years old, in the front with their grandparents. So it kind of covers the whole spectrum. It's really quite a phenomenon. It's really amazing.
And people they talk
lucky.
about it all the time. I don't think a week goes by in our office that Grease, the movie, doesn't come up.
There's some reference to it.
I know. I see you have the new version of the CD. They keep repackaging it. It's amazing.
Have you seen this version?
I have seen it. It's wild.
It's pretty cool. It has a little little leather jacket and everything.
How involved were you in making the music? I mean, I know you sung the songs, but did you actually pen any of the songs?
No, I didn't. John Farrar, who's my friend from Australia since I was 15, wrote You're the One That I Want and Hope So Devoted for me, which is great. He's brilliant, so that was great. But no, I didn't write them. I'm writing now, though. I have a new CD that I wrote most of the songs off.
Yeah, you and Amy Skye put this CD together, and it is quite a bit of departure from the music of the late 70s and early 80s.
Yes, it's not Grease at all.
But, well, you know, you're a different woman now.
But it's G. It's
G-rated.
Yeah, it's Grace and Gratitude. No, not G-rated. But it's healing music, and it's meditative, and hopefully will help people relax and feel good. And I'm selling it at Walgreens with these beautiful products that I'm so lucky to represent for women who are going through, you know, we had Breast Cancer Month just ended, but I think that every month should be Breast Cancer Awareness Month for women. So I want to encourage them to self-examine and take supplements.
How did you find out that you had breast cancer?
I had a lump, and I'd had lumps before, and they were benign. But this time I wasn't really feeling well. This is in 1992. Wasn't feeling well, went for a checkup, did a mammogram, and it was negative. We did a needle biopsy. That was also negative, but my surgeon, who I'd seen before, both of us felt wanted to do a little more exploration. He kind of coerced me into doing a surgical biopsy, thank goodness, because then they found the cancer. So.
And it was early enough.
It was early enough. That's why I encourage women to kind of trust their instincts. I wasn't feeling good, and you know, I don't say that to scare people that it didn't show up, but it is important that you do your own examinations and feel what's normal for you and what isn't.
Get more than one opinion.
Well, you know, women have been hearing that for years, but it's hard to believe that the numbers are still high in the number of women who don't do those exams regularly.
You know what's really amazing to me is that women, particularly in my age group, they are afraid to look in case they find. But the truth of it is, I think probably the younger women like you who have grown up with breast cancer awareness and breast cancer being something that was talked about. When I went through it, you didn't say the word cancer or breast cancer. It was kind of, you know, now it's very normal, and I'm really happy about that because we need to encourage them to self-examine. Can I show you how
this
kit works? Because it's really a wonderful thing, and it's a very simple pad.
It's an aid to help
It's an aid to help you self-examine. What it does is it's like a magnifying glass for your fingers. So when you put it on your breast and you do the exams, it makes everything feel bigger. Well, I have to show you with salt because it's hard to imagine.
Okay.
If we put it on the table, just feel with your fingers the salt just naturally. Whoops, like that.
Oh, I've spilled
Little
many
grainy,
salt
as you would expect it.
Now feel it with the pad.
I see
how much bigger it feels? So it's a wonderful way to encourage women to self-examine, and you know, everyone has, you know, unique breasts, so you need to find what's normal for you.
Right.
And then if you find anything irregular, you go and have a checkup.
And this age too, because they used to tell women to do the exam in the shower when you could use soap and actually allow your fingers to glide, but they found out that that's maybe not the best time to do the exam.
The best time to do it was you do it once a month, but you do it lying down. And with this makes it easy, and it's kind of cute and it's pretty, and for people who are kind of shy about their bodies, it's a little more private too, so I think it's good in all areas, you know.
Now, did they come to you about creating this line of products to help women, or?
Actually, it's very interesting. Walgreens, I went to see them because they were going to put in the breast self-exam kit, but I'd had this dream that I could do a healing CD along with the products, because that's what I'm about. I'm about music and healing. So how wonderful to be able to create. We also have a breast health supplement, because breast health is a new thing, a new idea for women, but they have found through tests that there are certain supplements that are very good for breast health tissue. Folic acid, vitamin D, vitamin B, green tea extract, and some other ingredients. So we put together this, and I call it my body, heart, and spirit. And the album is the heart, the CD is the heart of it, and the products are for the body, and the spirit is that we give money from each product to a charity. We give to YME, which is a wonderful organisation. It's a 24-hour hotline for women. Their mission is that no woman should go through breast cancer alone. So they have an 800 number. They have women there. All of them are survivors, and they speak between them 120 languages, so they can talk to anybody, just to help you through a crisis. So it's all good. It's all very positive.
How important was music for you in the healing process?
I was thinking about that yesterday, and I realized that I didn't listen too much, because music makes me very emotional. But what I do when I need to heal is I create it. And so making the CD was my healing through, well, you know, in the last year I'd been through some emotional times, and this album was a healing for me there. And then when I went through breast cancer in 1992, I made another album that was called Gaia. That was a very personal album too. So it's interesting for me. I realized that, the other day, that I create music when I need to heal, and it helps me heal.
Now, can I ask you something personal?
So, why not? Everyone else does.
People remember Grease, they remember Physical, they remember all the top 5 hits, and they just think superstar when they hear Olivia Newton-John. What's a day in the life like for superstar Olivia Newton-John?
Well, at the moment, you wake up in a parking lot in your bus, and you don't know what city you're in usually. You have to go and look at the piece of paper to go, oh, today it must be wherever I am. Well, I'm touring, so this is not a typical day, but I can give you a touring day kind of typical.
All right.
Very often we'll travel through the night, maybe 5 or 6 hours, and then you arrive somewhere at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Getting good quality sleep then?
Yeah, great. So you don't want to get up in the middle of the night. I hate that schlep into the hotel in the middle of the night with the bag. So usually we stay on and have breakfast on the bus. I've got my dog with me, so we take him out for a walk, which is a great way to kind of see where you are, get your bearings a little bit. Maybe go and have some breakfast, go to the gym, have some lunch, and then it's time for sound check, it seems. Maybe do a little bit of shopping, do the show, get back on the bus and start all over again. So that's a touring schedule. And then when I go home, I just love to enjoy my home and see my friends and catch up and have lunch and play tennis and walk my dog. And
Okay, so you have a 20-year-old now, don't you?
I do, and she was on the road with me, Chloe. You'll have her on this show one day, because she's a singer and is having her first release of her CD in the new year, and she's beautiful and talented and writes her own music, and I'm so proud of her. And she was with me until a few days ago on the road. She went home to do a video.
Well, we'd love to have her on the show.
Yes,
okay,
we would.
I'll tell her.
Do you advise her musically, or do you try to stay out of her space?
Musically, I stay out, because she has her own way, and that's, you know, she has to follow her own path. She'll ask me. If she asks me, I'll tell her, but otherwise I'm not going to. You know, she'll ask me if I like something or I don't. But she's got very strong ideas about, you know, what she wants and how she wants to be and how she wants to do music. She's very much an artist. She wants to do it her way and with her music in her own style, and I'm very proud of her.
So I have to ask you another personal question.
Okay.
What was it like kissing John Travolta?
Oh, pretty good.
He was pretty good?
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yes,
so John
pretty
was
good.
just pretty good.
No, it's a long time ago, and no, he's lovely soft lips from what I remember. It's a long time ago, though.
Well, it looked like so much fun.
It was.
Was it a lot of fun?
It was a lot of fun. Yes. Really
Was it as big a? It seemed like a big party atmosphere for that you would have while you were filming Grease.
It was like. I didn't go to a school like that. I went to a school in Australia where we wore school uniform, and we were segregated. The boys were down one end and the girls in high school, and we had separate staircases, and they were very much, you know, kept us apart. So to do a movie where we're all together and we're all not in school uniform, it was really fun for me, because I went to school in Australia, very different than America. So all of us were like close to 30 being teenagers, and it was great. It was like that atmosphere. We were just so silly. We had a blast.
And then Xanadu was also a big hit. I loved that roller skating movie.
Thank you, yeah.
Were you a roller skater?
No, I studied. I trained for weeks to do that. And then while we were filming it, while I was filming the song Suddenly, I fell and I broke my tailbone. And it was agony. And then I had to skate for, you know, a couple more weeks. So every time I sat down, I had to sit on this iced donut. You know, it was terrible. It's like,
So you didn't
I
keep up with the roller skating?
I haven't done it since, no. It was like,
I don't blame
I'm not surprised,
you.
yeah.
it's kind of put me off a little bit. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned the Grease and the brand new version of the Grease. This is the Rydell High version that they've put out. The good news is we've got one of these for everybody in the audience today. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, take it out of there. It's stuck in a leather jacket.
Is this stretch? Can you actually wear this?
No.
Well, your dog could. You're a little dog.
It looks like it. That's when I first saw it, I thought it should be part of a dog's outfit.
Well,
Absolutely.
and we're so glad to have you here. You're going to stick around
thank
and
you.
perform
Yes,
for
I'm
us?
going to do some songs. I'm going to do a song off the new CD, and I'm going to do an oldie. And I wish we had these for everybody. I don't know if we do, but if we did have a Olivia kit, I'd love to give it to everyone, but I'm not
Well,
sure
we'll
if we
check
bought
into
enough.
that and find out if we have
We'll
that
go to Walgreens, they have it.
by the end of the show. Right, we'll have all the information on our website, how you can get the brand new album and also the breast self-exam kit as well.
Thank you.
And when we come back from the break, a live performance by Olivia Newton-John. We'll be right back.
Yay!
Thanks for all the time.
Thank you.
Olivia Newton-John's new CD is part of her body, heart, and spirit wellness products for women.
It's entitled Grace and Gratitude, and here to perform the title track, ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Newton-John.
And all I feel is all because of you. All I read is all I saw, and love is our living proof. In grace and gratitude, and I thank you. Seasons come and seasons go, no matter what we choose. A thousand ways, a thousand roads, all lead to one simple truth. Thank you for life. Thank you for I stand here in grace and gratitude, and I thank you. Thank you for every day. I stand here in grace and gratitude, and I thank you. I thank you.
nice, very nice. It's such a pleasure to have you on the show. Here, use this one. I don't know. Yeah, okay, we'll use both. What the heck? So Grace and Gratitude, it's available now in Walgreens stores. And check out also the breast exam kits.
Yes, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now you're going to stick around and perform something a little later on?
Yes.
Something maybe that's a little older than what you just performed?
Your favorite movie.
Oh, yay. Xanadu?
Yes.
Okay, I can't wait. We'll see you in just a couple of minutes then. We're back with more of The 10 Show right after this.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Very nice.
Thanks so much for watching The 10 Show.
Join us tomorrow when we welcome actress Joy Bryant and find out which power foods work best to boost your memory. I definitely need that.
Of course you do. So we are so excited. Olivia Newton-John has been here all day, and
But
she
it's not
actually
just
brought a
Olivia
special
Newton-John.
friend with her.
This is Jack, my boy.
And you travel with Jack everywhere.
Yes, he comes on the bus with me, and he loves his audience.
Oh, he's
Whoa, Jack, where are you going?
Jack, excuse me. Oh, today.
Yo, Jack. Oh, he's not on a leash. Whoa. Oh, come here, son. We got to get a picture of the two of you
We
together
wanna see the resemblance.
for our contest. I don't think there's actually much. Here, let me get this right in here. Are you ready? Oh, very.
Did you get it? And Jack is beautiful.
Very nice.
Wait,
What-
take it down. Stay.
Will he?
Will he sit there during your performance?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, all right. Well,
Have you
we'll try.
serenaded
Mind
him
if you
before?
try?
No,
Oh,
I think it'd be great.
He might wander around the audience, but he's very tame.
And of course, we want to remind people that they can get a copy of your CD,
Yes.
Now-
Grace and Gratitude.
Grace
at
and
Walgreens.
Gratitude. And they can also see you coming up on American Idol. You did
I did a
guest appearance
judge,
there.
what do you call it? A guest judging, which is
Yeah.
a very funny kind of phrase. That should be up.
That was
soon. I don't know
fun?
when it's coming on.
How did
It was
the
fun.
contestants
It was
do?
fun. There were some very talented people, and there were some unusual ones.
There
As
we go.
always.
Well, we're going to leave our audience with one very talented woman, Olivia Newton-John, performing.
One of my favorites. Are you going to do
I'm
magic?
going to do magic.
Yes,
Can he
from
stay there?
Xanadu.
Is he-
Sure.
Go right ahead. Yes.
Olivia Newton-John.
His first performance. It's the first time he's ever stayed on stage. Stay there. Come take my hand.